What's going on, people? DJ Sketch back up in it. Hope everybody's doing good on this little Monday evening. I know it's kind of a late upload, but I figured I'd try to get this out there anyways. I tried to record this a couple days ago, and it just didn't gel. It didn't have that pizzazz. It ain't that thing if it ain't got that swing, you know what I mean? But yeah, hope everyone's doing good. We're actually back out here doing some Iron Banner. Iron Banner, I need to learn how to talk. Iron Banner struggling on good old Destiny here. And I haven't played this in a little while. Usually the only time I even really think to put this in is when I hear the dudes at work talking about Iron Banner or the Trials of Osiris being available at the moment. So I pretty much only play this really once a month. That's really like if at all. I tried playing it again today, like without the Iron Banner going on, and I was kind of just like, what am I doing here again? But that's besides the point. Actually, come this time next week, they're actually going to drop a huge update, which is actually going to add a fair amount of content and a whole lot of new bells and whistles to try to get excited about before they either reveal Destiny 2 at E3, since that's also 2 months away, or to see if there's going to be maybe possibly one more expansion. But I think the April update pretty much is the last expansion as far as I can tell. I have not researched that, so don't quote me on that. But even still, like with the April update, it actually is the stuff that I noticed right away was actually a pretty fair amount of stuff. I guess the light cap's going to be raised to 335, which is like, I wonder why it's an odd number, but even still, I guess it's Bungie and Activision, so I guess they kind of do whatever they want. And there were a lot of new weapons, a lot of new gear, about I think it was 12 exotics, I think between pieces of armor and weapons themselves. And like literally like there was like tons and tons of new legendaries, again like weapons and gear, stuff like that. There was also like a couple of crazy looking little shaders, which I guess they actually teased about maybe like a month or two ago. I guess the Taken shader, which actually looks pretty sick. Like that would be kind of raw to be able to have the Taken gear, just kind of run around the Cosmodrome with all, I guess, like I really don't know how, I guess like the drop capacity kind of almost see-through gear. It'd be kind of tight. Wonder why they didn't do that sooner, like when the Taken King came out maybe. Yeah, but I don't work for Activision or Bungie, so what do I know? I'm just a casual. And oh yeah, there's two new strikes, which will actually give me something to do in this game, because that's really the only problem I ever ran into playing Destiny, is that you go through everything a few times, you kind of like maximize the amount of drops and all that stuff that you get, but then once you hit that point, it's like, alright, what do I do now? Until things like Iron Banner come around. And you know, that's really my only problem with this game. It's just like, even with the new stuff they put in, like once you get burnt out on that content, you're kind of back to square one as far as Destiny is concerned. But it's a good game. I'm not going to sit here and say it's bad, because it isn't. It doesn't get boring sometimes, but yeah, maybe. But that's much like just about every other game that's really out on Xbox at the moment. Even like Call of Duty. Like I really can't play that as much as I used to. And it's just, I don't know. It's just, it's changed a lot. It's changed a lot. It's not the regular boots on the ground kind of warfare that we've been used to. At least people that have been on it since like COD 4 and. Or at least like any like the earlier CODs, like pre-Black Ops 1, really. So that if you started out with that, then yeah, you've definitely seen the series change a lot over the last decade or so. God, I can't believe it's been that long, Call of Duty. But there's that, there's, what else is there? You know, actually there was like a ton of stuff. I'll actually link the page on the Bungie forum to actually what's all included in the April update, because there actually is a lot more than I'm actually being able to remember right off the top, but there's a lot of cool content to check out. So if you're interested in that, have a little look-see at that site. It'll answer all your questions, I'm sure. And other than that, man, really want to see what they're going to do. I know they're going to like also like tweak a bunch of things that are already in the game already. Like they're going to make everything a lot harder. So I know the light level on the strikes and everything else is going to increase as well. So I'm curious as to what number they're going to increase those to. Because even just looking at them now, like the, let's see, I'll even look it up right now. The weekly nightfall is still 280. The heroic strikes are still 260, and the daily heroics are 240. So I'm wondering, are all those levels going to get bumped up by 10, 20? Shit, are they just going to try to make them all 300? I don't know. I guess we'll find out when that April update drops. That should be on the 18th, I believe. What's the street date for that? So yeah, if you're still in the solar system, being the Guardians and patrol and everything, you should probably check that out. It's totally free. That's the other thing that's actually interesting about this little April update as well. It's totally free. So we'll see what Bungie has to offer. Will it keep us satiated until the next big thing comes out? I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I just want to tell you guys thanks again for checking out the vid. If you're new here, welcome. You hit that sub button, that'd be tight. And if you're a returning sub, welcome back. Good to see you. I'll see you in the next one.